What's going on, everybody? I am here to do this is a very special video. I'm actually here to do a food review. As many of you know, I spoke to y'all about the Creamalicious ice cream brand a couple months back with everything that happened with the Walmart Juneteenth ice cream, and really nobody was feeling that. And then the Creamalicious kind of came up, and now I'm here to do a review for it. I actually bought this ice cream back in around the end of May, probably towards the beginning of June, but because it became so popular, it was on a back order, so I ended up having to literally sit back and wait for a month. Then I got an email in July basically stating that they were still in back order, and it actually came in the mail finally a month later. I didn't complain, I didn't get upset about it, I was just patient about it, took my time and let everything just happen. Before I actually get into it, I have to give a shout out to the creator and founder of this brand. Her name is Chef, I want to make sure I get that right, her title right, Chef Liz Rogers. And she made this, she came up with these concoctions herself. She has an array, a line of different brands of ice cream that she has on her particular page on her website. I will leave the links down below in the description so you can go and order some for yourself. I left the picture up in the community tab, and many of you have said that this stuff looks so good. You know, some of you have tried it before and all of that good stuff. Now I have 4 of them that are sitting right here beside me, and I'm going to try all 4 of them. I actually had ordered 2 other ones, but I ended up having to swap them out for 2 different ones because the red velvet and I believe it was the brown sugar one ended up being sold out, because those are some very popular ones. So I'm sure that when those come in, I'm gonna probably come back and do another review of this ice cream, of those 2 particular brands, and let you know what I think of those. Now the first one I'm going to try is one that as a flavor that I'm familiar with, is the banana pudding one. It's called Slap Your Mama Banana Pudding. I'm going to try that one right here. But before I actually get into it, one thing I noticed on the bottom of the label, on the bottom right here, it has their best by date, which of course is the best to be used or eaten, is 11/27/23. So this ice cream has a very lengthy, long shelf life. We're talking about it's not expiring until the end of next year. So if I decided to like get a scoop today, put it in the freezer, and not go back to it until October of next year, I'll be good for another month. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pop this lid off and pull this label back and see what we're working with here. So as you can see right here, that's the inside of it. Sorry, I had to pause it right quick, but the phone was ringing. I didn't want no interruptions. So like I said, this is what the inside of it looks like. Got a yellowy type of color to it. So I'm gonna see what we're working with here. If you're a fan of banana pudding, you're gonna be a fan of this. And what I like is that it actually has banana. It actually tastes like a banana pudding inside of the ice cream itself. Like it has the bananas in there, the vanilla wafers. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can get some more up in here. And as you can see right here on the spoon, I think that's a piece of a banana right there. I'm definitely messing with this one. Like I said, if you're a fan of banana pudding, you're definitely gonna be a fan of this one. It's called Slap Your Mama Banana Pudding. And shout out to her for coming up with these creative titles. So now move on to the next one. All right, the next one I have is called the Aunt Pony's Caramel Pound Cake. Now I'm a fan of pound cake, especially when my mother makes it, but I've never had a caramel pound cake before. And look at this right here. You see the little caramel swirl right there at the top? Now, for those of you who like the caramel flavor, I'm almost certain y'all gonna love this. And if you like pound cake, you're gonna like immediately, definitely love it. Because you're talking about taking 2 major flavors and putting together as one. Let me see if I can get some of that out there. This is one that's really good. And what I like about this is that the caramel is not overpowering anything else. It's a good blend of taking pound cake, which I believe is pieces of pound cake baked in here, if I'm not mistaken, mixed in with the caramel, because I definitely taste something that tastes kind of like spongy, almost like a cake. This is definitely good. This is definitely a good one too. So far, she's 2 for 2, but I'm almost certain she's gonna be 4 for 4. So next up, I'm gonna try is the Porch Light Peach Cobbler. Now I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of peach cobbler. Like if it's there, I'm not gonna go and immediately try to get me a plate of peach cobbler. But what I like though is that when most people eat peach cobbler, what do people usually have with it? Ice cream. Take that peach cobbler, if you have to warm it up a little bit, put it in the microwave, and then put some ice cream on top. So I think that this was actually smart of her to actually put this in an ice cream form. But with that being said, let me go ahead and get this corn apart because I see something right there. Oh my God. I don't know what she put. I don't know what she put in there that has this little crunch to it. But oh my God. This is fire. And then you got a piece of the peach right here. I don't know what she put in that little corner piece. I don't know if that's a chunk of little sugar crush or what. But that was fire. This one was that one was really good. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that little piece in that I said corner piece. This is a round cup. Clearly there's no corners in here. But that was good. That was fire. Now, the last one I have is called Thick as Thieves Pecan Pie. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of all of the flavors, this one right here is the riskiest one for me because I have never in my life had a slice of pecan pie, ever. I've had banana pudding, I've tasted peach cobbler, I've had plenty of pound cakes, not with caramel, but you know, pound cake. But I have never had pecan pie, and let me show you what it looks like. Look at that. It looks appetizing. It looks inviting. So we about to dig into this thing right here. I want to actually taste some to see if I can get me a pecan out of this thing. All right, so this is how it looks right here on the spoon. I made sure to get some of the pecan that's like right up in here somewhere. This one is good too. And like I said, I've never had pecan pie before. Never had it, and not something I would immediately go after and try to go and get if it's there. But I'm gonna be honest, after eating this one scoop right here, I might actually have to try a slice of pecan pie one good time, you know, by itself. But you know what would be dope? If I have a slice of pecan pie and put some of this on top of the pie. Same thing with the which one is this one? The pound cake and the peach cobbler. Of course, you know, you wouldn't do that with banana pudding because that's already cold, but hell, why not? I'm really thinking more so of the more warmer flavored items that you would heat up, say in like the microwave or right out of the oven. But this pecan one was actually pretty good. I actually really did like it, surprisingly, because like I said, that was the one I was worried about because I didn't really like pecans like that. But yeah, these were all the flavors that I have right here that I tried. Now, it's kind of hard for me to determine which ones were my favorite. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's really hard to determine which ones I like the most out of all of them. But I think the one that surprised me the most was definitely the peach cobbler one, because my reaction to this one from that little side piece right there caught me completely off guard. Or was it the pound cake one? I can't remember. They were all good. I can't even really rate them as far as flavors go. But if I did have to give them a rating in an order from, because I'm gonna be honest, none of them, I mean, all of them were good. So I can't even rate them on a scale of good to bad. So I would say best to good for me. So if I had to rate number 4 as far as good, it would probably be the banana pudding, only because it's sorry, let me get it right, is a flavor that I'm familiar with. Banana pudding is something I eat all the time. Not all the time, but y'all know what I mean. So this would probably be number 4 for me. Next up for me, as far as the next one, would most likely have to be the pound cake. Mainly because it's another thing that I'm familiar with, that I'm really, pound cake is something I've had all the time, so I'm very familiar with that particular flavor. But in the ice cream form is really good, at least in this one. Now, when it comes to the top 2, for me, this is tough, but I would have to probably say the Thickest Thieves pecan pie would be number 2 for me as far as this, because like I said, even though I don't eat pecan pies, but I'm gonna be honest, this might actually convert me to actually request it at the next family function. And number 1 for me would definitely have to be the Peach Light Porch Light Peach Cobbler. Definitely this one was definitely the winner for me as far as the best ones out of all the ones I tried. Again, all of them were good, all of them were flavorful. I really did enjoy trying each and every last one of them. I honored the request of my subscribers because they were asking me, Taurean, are you going to do a review on them? Here it is. Now, many people were asking, do they have a vegan option? At the time, I don't think she does have a vegan option when it comes to this particular product. So if you are vegan, this probably would not be for you, but that's fine. Just go and purchase it as a gift to a family member or friend that is not vegan. So there you go right there. So you can still go ahead and support this company. And again, I cannot wait until the other ones come in, which I think is the brown sugar one and the red velvet one. I'm really itching to try that red velvet one because I love red velvet cake. But all in all, I really did enjoy doing this type of video. I like doing the food ones. It's been a while since I've done them, and I'm glad that this time it was a dessert, because I think the last time I did some food reviews, it was more like kitchen stuff based, like stuff you had to make, like cook or whatever. So this was actually really good. And like I said, I'm gonna leave the link to Chef Liz Rogers' website down in the description below, so y'all can go and check her out. If it says pre-order, that just means she's on the back order right now. That means stuff is constantly selling out on her website, constantly. So you have to constantly check it over and over again, or maybe sign up for an email list, and I'm sure they're going to send out emails when the products are going to come back in or anything like that. They're also coming out with new flavors. I think she's coming out with an iced tea flavored one. Now that should be interesting, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of iced tea, so I may not run out to try and get that one. But also, I believe her ice cream is also sold in stores. I think Target is one of the locations, but for some reason, every time I go to a Target, I never see it. Either that Target doesn't sell it or it just sells out. But either way, it is what it is. I think I saw someone leave a comment say that Kroger sells it as well. But if you find it in the store, go ahead and purchase it and see, how it tastes. But really, all in all, I'm not even blowing smoke up y'all ass. All 4 of them were phenomenal. All 4 of them were good. But in my order for the ones that I like will be the banana pudding one, which is this one. The pound cake one, which is this one. The pecan pie, which is this one, and then the peach cobbler. Or was it the peach cobbler and then the pecan pie? Y'all know what I mean. I'm just excited to actually do this video right here. But y'all go ahead and let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Is this going to make you want to go and buy it? Honestly, showing the picture should make you want to run out and buy it, to be quite honest. But with that being said, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you go ahead and have that bell click so you can be notified when I upload a new video, go live. Also, be sure to have your notifications turned on your phone so you'll be notified that way as well. All links such as the Patreon, the Discord, the backup channel, the link to Chef Liz Rogers' website, all of that good stuff will be down in the description below. With that being said, I will talk to you in the next one.